Trinity Financial in the house, and once again get to talk to our friend Brett here, who you are a wealth of knowledge, sir. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, my friend.
Glad to have you on the program.
Yes.
And you know, you start getting up to that retirement age,
right,
and you wonder, I've been aggressive all along, and heck, 401ks have been performing quite well.
They have.
When do I want to start pumping the brakes and maybe getting more down into moderate or perhaps even conservative?
Right. So that's probably the most common asked question is, people just automatically assume just because they're getting close to retirement that they should start reallocating the 401k and becoming more conservative. But that's not always just a blanket statement or a blanket move. You have to take a look at what's going on with the economy, what's going on with the overall market.
Okay. So you obviously can guide us through that type of situation
right.
here, but you've done well. I mean, you've been putting in as much as you possibly can. You don't want to see those numbers start to shrink, right. And that I think is an alarming part for a lot of folks.
Especially if you go back to what just happened in February of this year. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Iran war starts. We had like a 20%, 25% drop. It seemed like the market just, tanked, and people got their March statements. And just what you said, they've been working, especially if they were thinking about retiring in June, mm-hmm. and then they see this downturn. And we're going to talk in a few weeks about the emotional risk of making moves, based on emotions. But one thing to remember is, as we get closer to retirement, is we always have to focus on the economic numbers, and that's just a battle cry of mine is it economic or is it socially driven? The Iran war was a socially driven. So that means when the war subsides, as we've seen the roller coaster of it, but things started to come back. So in April and in May, we've gained back everything that the market lost in February and March for the Iran war. So if people didn't panic, if they had a plan and they stuck to that plan, they were just fine.
And just go over that for me again. Sometimes it takes me a while to absorb. This all is about time. And I think what you're saying there is just don't be so reactionary.
Correct.
Okay.
Again, I have 40 years of time and experience in this, and if you were to go back 30 years ago, I probably would have been a reactionary person. Oh no, the world's falling apart. But we have to take a look at, is again, economic or socially? Economic meaning, go back to 07, 08, and 09, when we had the last great economic downturn. I mean, 16 we had one, but we started to see the foundation of our economy crumbling, okay? Banks were suffering, banks were closing, companies are going bankrupt, people losing their jobs. None of that is going on right now. We haven't had any of that economic-driven reaction for probably since COVID. I mean, COVID was the last time that we had jobs eliminated, but then everything started coming back. And so what's the economic foundation? Is it crumbling or is it solid? Right now, our economic foundation is still solid. So people have that peace of mind knowing that they don't have to panic unless it's economic driven.
It seems like technology makes it easier for folks with their 401ks to just press a button and say, I want to be aggressive, I want to be moderate, I want to be conservative, and then you throw in the varies or the kindas and that type of thing, and it can get interesting. Do folks want to change that often, or do you want to just stay a course, if you will? So
that's again a great question. It depends on how many years they have until retirement. So I don't know if we have how much time we have, but we will take a look at the 401k depending on the situation. We recommend that they don't actually reallocate so much, but they may want to take some of the 401k through an in-service provision, gotcha. In-service withdrawal, and start allocating that in an IRA and structuring it differently. Stay invested in the 401k, especially the company contributions, just like you were, but if we have that ability, then we can start reallocating.
And again, this is why it is fantastic opportunity to sit down with you, your team, and really put that plan together and put it into motion.
Plan's the big thing. Yeah. If you have a plan, then you don't have you know what to expect when the unexpected happens.
And you're the folks to make that happen.
Well, thank you.
Brett, thank you so much.
You bet.
Appreciate talking with you. We'll have more again with them next week. It's Trinity Financial. There's all the information on your screen, how to get in touch with them, the website, telephone number, all the locations. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Stay with us.